I'd like to introduce someone who means the world to me. Like, y'all don't understand. She means the world to me. And to the girls of FSH, our founder and CEO, Ms. Sharon Cohen. You got this.
All right, everybody. I know you want to get on to the dancing, so have a seat, but thank you. Thank you, Colby. Congratulations to you and all the seniors. And good evening, everyone. I hope you're feeling good, because I want to thank you for your generosity. As Colby referenced, this year we're expanding to the great city of Detroit. We've had girls on the ice. We've had them in educational workshops. And I have to tell you, this awesome start is due to a dream team. So we have our Detroit director with us, Dr. Geneva Williams. Would you please stand? Geneva, in some circles, is affectionately known as the second mayor of Detroit. She also happened to be the former head of the United Way there. But she's joined by this power duo, an Olympic champion, Meryl Davis, and international ice dancing competitor, Alessandra Arano. Please stand, the two of you. I want to personally thank you not only for your dedication, but for your hands-on involvement. I mean, you've been at those workshops. You're working it with the girls. So thank you for getting involved and bringing this model to your hometown. Now, we have a lot of work left to do, but I know each year we're going to touch 300 new girls' lives. So thank you. Now, I'm going to shift direction for a moment. This year there was a book out about the power of saying yes. It was by Shonda Rhimes. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes, good. If not, bear with me. 25 years ago, I was working for CBS News, and I was working with Dan Rather, and I had a chance phone conversation with two community leaders in East Harlem. And in that conversation, they said they had some girls who wanted to figure skate and asked if I would just meet them. And I simply said yes. Well, that little word, way back then, grew into something totally incredible. Actually, two things. The first is a 25-year friendship with one of those community leaders, Miss Bernice Diabru, who I take my hat off and I bow to every day because she taught me everything I know about youth development. Thank you, Bernice. And second, this thing that Bernice and I and Brenda Smith and Wendy Walker and hundreds of parents and students and staff and board members and philanthropic partners and Olympians and volunteers, we all got together and we've been building for the last 20 years, and you know what it's called? Figure skating in Harlem. But if you're in the know, we call it FSH. You will notice there is no I in FSH. That is because this has been a we journey. And frankly, we have a secret sauce. I'm going to tell you about it. Well, Colby touched on it, and our girls know it intuitively. It's what they love the most. They call it a sisterhood. So I'm looking around the room tonight, and I see a lot of very well-dressed gentlemen. So I'm not going to call this a sisterhood, but I'm going to call it a community, and you're all a part of it. When you got up and you got dressed tonight and you walked through these doors, you became part of this community right here, right now, whether you're here for the first time or you've been coming year after year like Jeff Tweedy. I see a lot of familiar faces. You come back and support us. But what I know for sure is that a community that comes together for a purpose, there's nothing more powerful than that. Now, hold on to that for a minute, because I'm going to come back to it. Now, you all know we teach lessons in financial literacy, in STEM, science through skating. We teach life skills. We teach writing and communications. We teach, nutrition, we have cultural experiences, we have career exploration, we have college prep. That's just off the ice. We do physical fitness, we also do, of course, skating instruction, and yes, synchronized skating. And if you're a foundation partner, you know that we track our girls, we measure our results, so we can show this positive impact. All of that is true, right? I think the drumbeat of that has gotten through to you. But there's something else going on. It's at a deeper level, and frankly, I don't really talk about it very much. But it's our 20th, so what the heck? I'm going to talk about it. When our girls look out on a blank sheet of ice, what they're really seeing is a blank canvas. And stroke by stroke, they etch into their hearts and minds a story about themselves that they tell to themselves. Now, why is that important? It's because in this society, young girls, especially young girls of color, are bombarded with negative stereotypes that tell them they don't have value, that they're not worth very much, that they can't really do that much. Well, at figure skating in Harlem, when they step onto that blank sheet of ice just after the Zamboni cleans it, it's nice and shiny, almost like a mirror. They're seeing this blank canvas, and they're able to create their own story that they tell about themselves to themselves. Now, they say, I'm graceful. They could say, when I get knocked down, I dust myself off and I keep going. Or when I work really hard, I get to my goal. You see, over the long term, there's a cumulative effect. Our girls are revealing themselves to themselves. They're developing a sense of self or self-worth. When you saw the poise of our girls, or you see the light behind their eyes, you're seeing authentic self-worth. So this is really sacred work. And let's face it, we're all pretty successful. We all could use a consistent sense of self-worth. We know what it feels like when it slips away. Maybe right now. No, just kidding. I'm sorry. But a year ago, legendary Cicely Tyson stood right here on hallowed ground now, and she really got it. She said to our girls, it's your turn. And before that, a year before that, another change maker, a legend, Gloria Steinem, she said it perfectly. She said, you put wings on their feet, which become wings on their hearts and wings on their minds, and you let them fly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a milestone year, and I humbly, as the founder, have just one wish. I want each person in this room tonight, right here, right now, to give at least one girl a pair of wings. Now look on your tables. You'll see the placard. One of our students, Raven, has a nice warm-up suit. She has a show costume, a pair of skates, a bag. This is her essential toolkit. And a pair of wings just costs $500. Think of it. In New York City, that's dinner out, that's a dress, that's a bottle of wine, that's a pair of designer shoes. No, they're more expensive. Trust me. I've checked. Would I take a check for $1 million from any person here? Yes. $500,000? Yes. 100,000? Well, what truly matters to me is the value of our secret sauce, the power of a community that comes together with a purpose. So if each one of us tonight gives one girl a pair of wings, all 300 girls in New York City will fly through 2018. Can we do this? Because as a community, we're not only putting wings on our students, but we're putting wings on this organization. This organization will meet its $1 million goal for this gala, and it will fly to Detroit and to other cities. Scott, we got Nashville on the list, but we need everybody's help. So, wait a minute. Oh, I left it at the table. Unbelievable. I have something in my hand at the table. Look, I swear to God, it's in my purse. You have to trust me. It is called a check. And if you're under 30, you might not know what that is, but it's a valid form of payment. I've got it. See, I was watching the seniors and everybody, I got so verklempt, you know. But It's just like using your phones. Thank you. See, it's real. It's a real check. I'm not kidding. I'm putting wings on 2 girls tonight. This is $1,000. And I'm asking you to put wings on 1 girl or 2 girls or 5 girls or 10 girls. I want to see full participation. And if you're feeling a little pinched tonight, it's okay. Do half a wing. We'll match one skate with another. But let's get full participation. Let's get 10 kids at that table, 10 kids at that table, at that table. And I think we're going to start some music. By the end of dancing tonight, let's get to $50,000. Let's get 100 of our girls prepared to fly through 2018. And we got a DJ going. Ready? It's time to dance, but not before you make a pledge, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? Let's put some wings on some girls. Thank you. Thank you very much.